All right, guys, if you just signed up for this course and you just went in and you looked at all the content in there and you're like, what in the world am I supposed to be doing? Well, this video is for you. That's why I have this video, so you have an understanding of what you need to do to get started and how you should progress through the course. So first off, again, my name is Jesse Patrick. I'm going to be your instructor. So you'll hear my voice or see me through every video that we go through. So let me go ahead and kind of let you know again a little bit about myself, and then I can talk to you about the course itself. So first off, I'm a math teacher. I've taught for my entire career. I have a degree in math education. I went to UCF, and SAT has really been a part of my career from the beginning. When I was at UCF, I got a job for a major test prep company. So I started, that was like the first teaching experience I ever had. When I had my internship, my final internship, the teacher had an SAT class that they were teaching. So I was teaching SAT in my internship. And then when I went over to my first school, Lyman High School in Longwood, Florida, I kind of built up the SAT program at that school. So really my entire career has been built around SAT prep. So I've been doing it for quite a while. I've written 2 books on the test. It was funny when I got that SAT class, I had no curriculum. They gave the class to me, they gave me nothing else. So I had to build everything from scratch, which was really a blessing in disguise because it really forced me to go in and really study the test a lot deeper than I normally would have. So again, that's just a little bit about myself. Let's talk about the course and the structure. So the structure of the class starts off obviously with the lecture portion. So what you'll see as you go through, you look through the course, you're going to see some math supplemental help. Now that first lesson is for students who are struggling in any particular unit. I'll recommend trying some of those problems first. There's no videos attached to those at this time, but you can kind of see all the solutions worked out. So I have blank PDFs and I have the answers for them as well. This is just for extra practice. I will talk about again how you can get some of those questions answered in just a minute, but that's the first thing you should do if you're ever struggling. But if you feel like you can go in and start the SAT prep, I would skip that section and move down to the math lessons. So all the math lessons, they start off with a chart. That chart is there for you to go practice official SAT questions, so I'll get to in just a second, but the first file in every math section is going to be a PDF with charts. So what you'll do is go to the videos and go through those lectures. After that, you'll see all the math lessons, and you'll see the reading lessons, the writing lessons, and then you're going to see the essay, and then all the practice test solutions. So that's kind of the structure. You can jump around any order that you want. Just start with the lessons themselves. Once you've done the lecture, then you want to practice. You want to practice with real SAT questions. You don't want to practice on someone else's made-up questions. Obviously, I can't copy those questions because they're not mine. They're College Board's, but you can use the official SAT study guide from College Board and go in and practice there. So you'll see those charts I was talking about, the math section. Those charts tell you exactly where to go to practice those particular skills in the official SAT study guide. So those charts will say, if we're doing quadratics, you'll see the chart says test 1, section 3, and section 4, and you'll see all the problem numbers from test 1 that are quadratic based questions. And you can go and just try those. You can get really key in on what those types of questions would look like. So every math lesson has that. For reading and writing, I just say kind of jump into the test and start doing problems. I recommend starting in tests 1 through 4. So one thing you'll notice is that I have video solutions for tests 1 through 4 in the video series. So for practice, that's where you should begin. So that's why I say for English, just start working with tests 1 through 4 and go from there. For math, look at the charts and again, still focus on tests 1 through 4. You can do the other ones. I have tests 1 through 8 in the chart. So if you want to go beyond that, that's fine. But you'll see I usually use tests 5 through 8 for practice tests. That's my recommendation. But you can do whatever you want with it. You really can just kind of work through the course however you feel. After you've done the practice, obviously check your answers. You'll see in those practice tests, I have 2 parts to the practice test. I have a PDF with all the answers located in it. I also have a scoring chart so I just kind of gave you those 2 pages to look at so you can see the answers and you can see a quick, easy scoring chart to get an SAT score if you decide to go through the whole test. I also have video solutions for all the problems from tests 1 through 4. So feel free to, obviously if you get something wrong, go check and see what you did wrong. That's how you're going to learn. The main thing for you to understand is when you're going through all these questions, please mark the ones that you had issues with so you can go back and review those in the future. Because if you look at something one time and you don't see it again, you're probably going to make the same mistake again. You're going to have to go back and revisit that question quite a bit. So please, that's your job to keep track of those questions as you go through the course, and make sure you're obviously getting those questions answered by watching the videos. Next up, practice tests. So as I said, once you've gone through tests 1 through 4, use tests 5 through 8 for actual official practice tests. Sit down in one sitting, take the entire test, and then score it. These are great things to show, or questions to bring when we do our live sessions, since I don't have the video solutions for those. But feel free to, whatever you need to do, but take those tests, mark those questions, bring those questions with you anytime we do a live session, and that's what we can go over. Anything else you really want to go over, those sessions are really for you. And as I was saying, additional assistance, what I was just talking about, you will get notifications for live webinars. I do at least one a month. If that changes, you'll see it, you'll get more notifications for it. Again, those are for you. So I have no set curriculum for those days. I just want to help students in any way that I can. So feel free to bring and mark down questions so that you know when that live webinar shows up, you have questions to bring with you. So bring those, and obviously, leave comments, because those comments stay there. So if you have a question about something and I answer it, not only will I help you, but I'll help future students as well. So please leave comments. That's the easiest way to get quick feedback within 24 hours. Again, I say within normally because what if I'm on vacation, I may not get it, but my main goal is to always reply within 24 hours if I can. So please leave those comments so that I can get those answers answered either for you or for other students in the future. So really, that's how the class is structured. You get to make what you want out of it. You can jump in and just start taking practice tests and then review them. That's up to you. You don't have to do every lesson. Again, it's based on whatever your needs are. The materials are there. Use them how you want. Now, there's a lot of ideas that I've had, a lot of changes I've made to the course. The main thing about the class, it's in a constant state of development. I am more than open to change things. Whatever suits students the best is what I'm going to want to put in here. So feel free, if you have a comment, if you want to leave a comment below this video, that'd be a great place to put it, or you can email me and just let me know what I can do to help this class become better. And if it's something I can do, I will definitely put it in the class. Again, I have a lot of ideas already, but at the same time, you're the ones taking the class. If you have an issue or something that you wish was there, let me know so I can put it in. So feel free to do that, and hopefully this class ends up really benefiting you. Please, obviously, like I said, leave comments, good or bad, so that I can improve the class, or you can just let me know how great it was. That would be awesome too. So good luck.